Oh, yeah. We are on the air.
I did a
We're on.
screencast yesterday, first time ever.
And? How was it? You don't know?
Yeah. I gotta play with your assignment with screencast.
I gotta play with your assignment.
Do we, with your assignment, do we
It's wide angle, so everybody's on it. So.
do we put the website or whatever up on that, on the screencast and talk about it, or
If
do I
you
talk about it?
if you
However I
choose,
wanna do it.
however you want to do it is fine.
Okay.
Mainly, I wanted to give, it was like a double assignment.
Mhm.
One, to give you practice creating a screencast or video, so you feel comfortable doing that if you flipped or whatever. And then two, to show the stuff.
There's one I was really confused about, because it just said, put it in your, I'm like, there's no explanation of what.
That
you're
was-
using your-
Oh, what was that
the,
one?
Yelky.
Yelky, yeah. What that is, oh, did you figure it out?
Yeah, because I looked it up. Yay
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Yeah, it's just to make it so you can,
No, I looked it up and I'm like, oh, okay. But I'll probably say it on there, but I would like for it to be where it explains the site in a way, and Smarty Pins is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I played a game and I had like 790 miles left.
that one is fun. That one is
I
super
was
fun.
really close. I was like, woohoo, I think the furthest I was 30 miles from any point. That was fun. I'm like,
Yeah, some of those,
I'm gonna play that one.
some of those, you get the right,
GeoGuessr I played before.
the latitude, and then you are like on a completely different continent. It's like, that could be Malaysia or the middle of Argentina. You know what I mean? It's like, always showing me is vegetation.
Oh, with GeoGuessr.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's fun just to do, I think if you're gonna have spare time, kids are gonna have spare time, it might as well be something
I have GeoGuessr on my
productive.
history classroom.
That, the Marseille at night in France was amazing. Did you see that, the video, the tour? The guy, you get to like look around and he tells you all these things to look at. It's really cool.
Huh.
I sent it to my brother, just.
Hello, whoever is our viewer. We will start in just a few minutes. If you would click in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little chat. It's a blue bar. If you wouldn't mind, it's probably up there on ours. If you wouldn't mind clicking on that so you open the chat, then you can tell us who you are and stuff. Just because you're watching us, so we just at least want to know who you are.
What if they did, they just, it's beside testing. Yeah. And then usually when they come back, so they can do that.
What, 2 viewers?
They have, they have copies and versus. And then this thing about.
Thank you.
Hello, watchers up there. If you are one of our viewers, we invite you to open up the chat bar, which is in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. If you hover on the left-hand side, it's a blue icon. Then you could introduce yourself, tell us where you are, who you are. That would be awesome.
For science and social studies.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to be mysterious, you can do that too, I suppose. We will start in just a minute. It's me, but I don't have a Let's see here.
Is that what they wrote as me?
Yeah, it's my sis.
Oh.
So you don't have a blue bar. That's not. It's
That sucks.
No, I said that's sad. I said that's sad.
Like that culture.
So
Like, that's a-
for me, what I had to do was hover to the left hand, and it's actually a black sidebar that has 2, 3, 4, 5 icons on it. Top one is a chat. So if you can get there, that's cool. If not, no big deal. You can text me since you're my sister. And other mystery person, whoever you are, you're welcome to be here, even if you don't want to identify yourself. Oh, yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, We are at T-minus 1 minute. Thank you. We have a packed room of 3 people today here that are super stoked about
The popcorn.
about the popcorn. Thanks for being honest, Vanessa. That's really cool.
I was a monk.
Yeah, well, we're in the middle of testing, so when you've had kids for a 3-hour block, middle school kids for 3-hour blocks, these people,
10 times.
it's probably lucky they haven't done self-harm or something like that. But anyways, and Aaron, what's going on at the high school?
Normal stuff.
It's normal stuff. They're normal. Okay, normal stuff. Hey, here comes numero cuatro. Well, I'm going to join you from over here on the left today because there are a lot of things. Now, obviously, it is May 1st, so let's just start. It's May 1st, so what that means, if you didn't know, is that April is over. And every month, Google is consistently, like nonstop, doing updates and things like that. So today, I have a list of 67 updates or new resources that Google came out with just last month. It's like a never-ending thing. So obviously, we're not going to get through all of them, but I'll show you some of them that are interesting, and we will just go from there. So I'm going to share my screen, and that's going to be really cool because it'll go like that. That's okay. So I'm going to start. I want to talk to you about activity dashboard. So I'm going to move this down just a little bit. Let's imagine I was in a, I don't know. I don't even know what this document is I'm opening. Okay, create quadrant, whatever. Okay, let's imagine I'm in a document. Actually, I'm going to pick a document that somebody else has looked at. And have you ever made a document and you just have a question like, okay, I shared this document with people, but I really kind of wonder if anyone looked at it? Well, there's a way to do that now. I'm going to just do it on here. I don't want to waste too much time. If you go to Tools and you go down to Activity Dashboard, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up a list of who has looked at your document and when. And so that's pretty nice, especially if you're working with students and you're like, hey, everybody, look at this tonight before we come to class, before you come to class or something like that, and you can actually see who got on there. Now there is one thing, there's an opt-out. So if somebody said, I'm going to opt out and not let others know I was looking, then they could do that, just so you know.
But they have to know how to do that, right?
Right. Well, it'd be a little things like, do you want to? So that wouldn't be too tough. So that is one that's available on Docs,
For bringing this
Sheets. Oh, thank you. Very nice.
Safe grammar.
It's getting better.
It's from a safe
Say
grandma.
safe grammar.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
we just had a cake brought in from a safe grandma. I did notice it's got a green tint to it. We hope that it is not contaminated with recently legalized plants.
I would have some.
Okay, anyways, so like I was saying, Activity Dashboard is available on Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So if you want to see what your students are looking at, if they're looking at your stuff, you can get in there and it actually says when. Let's look at some more fun things. Here's one that's called, I'm going to drag it over here. It's called Google's new art palette. So what they've done, Google right now is into artificial intelligence, and they're doing zillions of uploads of like super huge amounts of data and analyzing it. And what they've done here is taken tens of thousands of photographs, okay? And this introduction is showing you analyzed all the possible or the main colors, and then found these paintings, sculptures, whatever, works of art from all over the world and really all time periods. So what's kind of cool about this, you don't even have to be an art teacher to think this is cool, because you can say, you know what, I want to check out kind of, and you see I'm just up here changing these a little bit. So I like that color, so I'm going to put that there. I like this color here, so I'm gonna make that.
Oh, I like the red.
I'm changing my palette, right? So you get to pick your 5
like
main
that.
colors, and it goes through all these bazillions of art things and helps bring it up. So
That's cool.
it is pretty cool. And
Wow.
you can always, if you're like, oh, I don't want green in it, I want just white. Okay, why not? You can do all kinds of
Wow.
things. Look at that lady there. I mean, it's really kind of a cool way to explore different art, sculpture, ceramic, I mean, all kinds of stuff through history. I don't really know if that guy right there is art, but
Sure.
yeah, why not? Okay, anyways,
Photojournalism.
photojournalism, thank you. So that's kind of cool. Another one that's kind of related to that, the magazine Life was super popular for its photographs, okay? And a lot of those photographs were historical or super relevant to society and what was going on in America. Well, Google recently acquired the rights to all of their photographs
Oh my God.
and did the same kind of thing.
Extensively not.
So they've taken all of these, I think it's like 6.5 million photographs from Life, and done the same thing. It's been, let me move this over here. It's been analyzed, and you can, so like there were, artificial intelligence would tag it, so like man, hammer, whatever, president, whatever, and then sorted it. So here's an example of a picture, and I'll just let the demo go through. So the algorithm looked at this and it was like hat, dress, coat, blah, 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 and it sorted it, but it's done this with over 6.5 million photographs and created an interactive encyclopedia. So if you're studying something or a topic or a time period, or you want your students to, man, direct them here. And you're like, hey, let's talk about, I mean, I'm just scanning here, like lacrosse, that was pretty cool. Or lactose even. Let's just go lacrosse, okay? And boom, here are some historical type pictures. And what's kind of cool is it gives you some information, related images, and then if you look down here, you can get a blow up of it. It gives you a title, and then you have a little, go to the home page, or you can get a link to the Google Cultural Institute. That's just kind of a cool one. I'm just going to jump on. You could probably, I don't know about you.
That's crazy.
I could play with
Hours.
this one. Yeah, you can just look at it for hours.
Wow.
And they're even black and white, and it's still cool. Anyways, so that's life tags. So here's another one. Have you ever heard of the group OK Go?
Yes. I
Okay.
use them all the time, sorry.
Okay, what is OK Go?
It's a music group.
And their
videos are really kind of science oriented.
They're very nice. Their videos are science
Their
oriented.
music's good too.
What they do is they'll take an event and play it. They'll record it in super slow-mo, and then it lines up as it's playing to their music. So, anyways, and they are science oriented, and now they are Google oriented. So there's a new option that is called the OK Go Sandbox.
Oh, I heard that last Wednesday
Okay, yeah.
at my boss training.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So what you do here is you could go in and you watch a video. So here's one. I haven't never watched this one, but it'll show the video. That was their whole video. And then here's what they turn it into. I should go show it right. We're cranking it here. You see it matches to the. I don't know how they do it.
I don't either. It's truly, they've done optical illusions.
Yeah.
They've gone up into the airplane to zero gravity and done a
Yeah.
video in zero gravity.
So now watch, you can even see the bro.
Goldberg,
The bro's like singing on the flip book.
They are cool.
They are cool. And now what's really cool about this is you go on and they have like question and answer. So this here talks about the math behind it. So if you're trying to teach math, you could be like, this, if kids don't get interested in this, they need to see a doctor because the videos are really cool, you know, and then you can relate it to math and, you know, it shows about timing. All of their videos are on there, and then it has like resources that go to it. So all of these are different
I did
songs
they
and
have a
stuff like
Rube
that.
Goldberg, so I use that one a lot on doing simple machines. I write count how many screw
nice.
machines or how many levers.
It's called Google Sandbox.
Yeah, now, since you're here,
Okay, go.
I'm going to give you this document, which is a list of all of the things, and it has links to it. So, and if other people want to see it, tell them no. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Say, no, you didn't go. You know what? I'm just kidding. You can still show it. Let's see here. Geez, I don't even know. We're kind of running short on time. I'm just going to.
Okay, go sandboxes.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Let's see here.
They just put it out.
Now, starting to roll out, you may be like a Gmail user if you are in our district. You should see new things starting to come out, okay? And one of those things that I really like is you can get different views. So it looks like this. I like this because then I can go, oh, I'm checking this. It's working now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that there. Menorca Business Office. I don't really care. Delete.
Oh, I like
Okay,
that.
so I can see this all.
Yeah.
You can also go, you could do a horizontal split. So you have the preview up top and then, or excuse me, the preview on the bottom. I think that one's not as
I
cool.
like the side.
I like the vertical. Also coming soon is direct integration.
Sorry.
Yeah, direct integration into Google Keep, Google Calendar. You'll be able to snooze emails, which means you can say, I need to look at that next Tuesday. So you just snooze it. So it goes away out of your inbox until next Tuesday, and then it'll pop back up.
I love that. I love that.
Yes, there's a lot of things to love. Also, I mentioned that Google Tasks, which has been kind of like a little dying Google product, mainly obviously just like a to-do list, is now being revived. There's a new Google Tasks app, and so that's coming back to life in all its strength and glory. So we're kind of running out of time. Trying to think if there's any other really cool things I would want to show you.
Time's up.
Time's up. So I'm going to say no. But there are so many things. I'm kind of interested. I haven't even previewed this one, but you know, right now Google, another artificial intelligence thing is they're uploading billions and billions of books and using artificial intelligence. So it's called Talk to Books. So you could say like, you just ask any question. I just typed, where is Mars? And it's bringing all these passages about that. And it shows what book it came out of. So if you want to actually read the whole book, you can. That's kind of one. Open Heritage is kind of a cool project. It's a 3D digital archive of endangered wonders of the world. That's, you know, that's part of the arts and culture. And so you can see that here. Like I said, I know we're running out of time, but I mean, look at that.
That is cool.
Yeah, and it's like a 3D. This is just the intro. I mean, look at all these things. I just want to say, Google, you're so cool. Thanks.
Oh my God.
And you know, what a way to teach kids, help them visualize. When you can tell them about this, but if you show them, and this is not like a little sketchy, it's like really high resolution. three-dimensional. And you know, you've got the pause there, so if there's something you want, there's all these kinds of things. So even though stuff's deteriorating just because it's a billion years old or less, this guy has gone every place on Earth with this drone. Just kidding, it wasn't only that guy, but he probably helped a lot.
I was gonna
And-
say, I want that job.
It's like, you're a good guy. He flew that drone around, and probably a lot of other people too. It says,
He had to go through so much work to get permits and whatnot to do
Right.
that though.
but here it says they've partnered with 1,500 museums in over 70 countries to bring their collections online. And so if you don't have time to go to 1,500 different museums in 70 different countries, no big deal, because you can do it right
It's
here.
just bringing the world closer to the kids.
Yeah, well, if you choose to.
Yeah.
You know, there's really no limit to what we can do. When we have things like this and we use our creativity as a teacher, we can do some pretty darn cool things. So I'm gonna turn off the screen share. So we're back with the human race. I just want to say thanks for coming. I do have this sticky note, and I want to remind everybody that Mr. Eric Kurtz from the blog ControlAltAchieve.com is possibly one of the coolest Google guys in the world. And I'd like to thank him and Google Educators Group of Ohio, who helped compile this list. So we didn't have to search the entire internet for all the things. So go you guys. And if you want to access the list of all the new things and the resources, I made a short link to it. It's bit.ly/NEWAPR18.
Nope. I didn't get that.
bit.ly/new, it's new April 18, get it? New things in April 2018. NEW APR 18. And so that's it. Everybody who was here 15 seconds ago, you will be in the drawing for $30,000. Congratulations. Oh, hi, Melissa. Thanks for coming in. That's very interesting. Oh, hi, Sammy. That's
Also,
nice.
newcomers get no cake.
So, yeah, and no cake with the special cream in it. So, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. And if you find one of those 67 things is more cool than the ones that we just showed, feel free to shoot me an email and say, Nate, you failed because you should have showed this one. So rock on. Thanks for coming and have a nice week. Broadcast stopping right now. Thanks, visitors, for watching remote. We appreciate and love you as if you were our sister, because you are.